Hi everyone, today we are going to build this Arduino distance measurement project using ultrasonic sensor, and the distance that the ultrasonic sensor is measuring is going to be displayed on this LCD. So let's start building this project. Now whenever we work with ultrasonic sensor, there is a question which generally arises, and that is whether should we connect the trig and echo pins of the sensor to the digital pins or with the analog pins. So the answer is you can connect to both of the pins, there is no problem. But suppose you are running out of the digital pins, then in this emergency case you can use the analog pins as digital pins. Although they are written as analog, but you can use them as digital pins, because these analog pins are operated in two modes. The first one is the analog mode. So in this mode we deal with continuous voltage levels, right? And in this mode we use a function analog read or analog write. And in the digital mode we send high or low signal but not continuous. And in this mode we use functions like digital read or digital write. And in this project I am using the digital pins of the Arduino for connecting ultrasonic sensor. So that's about this ultrasonic sensor. Now coming on to the LCD display. So this display can be operated with the Arduino in two ways. The first one is without this I2C module, this one, and with this module. So when you use this I2C module, we get 4 wires from its output. 2 are for power, ground and VCC, and the rest 2 other are for I2C communication protocol between the LCD and the Arduino. So I2C protocol uses 2 wires. The first one is SDA, which stands for serial data, and SCL, which stands for serial clock, which is for synchronization of the data. Okay, and on the Arduino Uno only 2 pins are there which are used for this I2C protocol, and those 2 pins are A4 and A5. Okay, and these 2 pins are fixed. You cannot use any other pins for I2C protocol. So A4 is connected to SDA and A5 is connected to SCL. So this is about the circuit connections of this project. Now moving on to the program of this project, we are importing this library, liquid crystal I2C.h. Actually, there is one more library called liquid crystal.h, but we are using I2C module with the LCD, so we will require this type of library. And this is the hex address of the LCD, 0x27. So basically there are only two hex addresses, 0x27 and 0x3f. And if you want to know how to find the hex address of the LCD, you can check out my previous video on this playlist. And 16 is representing that the LCD has 16 columns, and 2 means 2 rows. And these are the trig and echo pins of the ultrasonic sensor. And these are the variables for calculation of duration and the distance. And in the setup function, the trig pin is defined as output and echo pin is defined as input. And we are initializing the LCD using this function .init, and we are turning on the backlight. And initially the cursor is set to the coordinates 0 and 0. Now in the loop function, we are sending low signal on the trig pin initially to clear any type of buffer signal from the previous loop iteration and ensuring a fresh start. And after delay of 2 microseconds, we are sending the pulses from the trig pin by sending high signal and then again by sending low signal. And in this line, we are reading the echo pin. So pulse in is a function which returns the time duration in microseconds, right? This is microsecond. And this function takes 2 parameters. The first one is the echo pin and second one is the high signal on that echo pin. And in this line, we are calculating the distance using that duration variable. So we are converting the speed of sound in air, which is 340 meter per second, to 0.0340 centimeter per microsecond. Okay, and we are dividing by 2 because we need only one-way distance, not two-way distance. Because when the pulses are released from the trig pin, they get deflected from the object. So the pulses travel two-way distance, right? So we are dividing by 2 to get only one-way distance. And we are displaying the distance on the LCD. So this string will be displayed on the top row and the actual distance will be displayed on the bottom row. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel and share this video, and you can access all the video tutorials on the LCD projects by clicking here. And if you have any doubt regarding this project, let me know your queries in the comment section, and thanks for watching this video.